One of the things I've had to consider lately is that we've always been discussing that so many women are toxic and so toxic in relationships, but very rarely do we hear that men are actually toxic in relationships. And so I had a consultation earlier today. So actually, I've just finished it, and it really caused me to think. I mean, I always knew it, but when we look at the depths and just how bad and how toxic some men are in relationships and what it does to women, it's very easy for us men to say that she's crazy or she's over emotional or she acts a particular way, but a lot of times us men must really be honest with ourselves and see just how toxic we are in our behaviors and the influence and how detrimental it is to women and relationships. It's not fair for us to just simply look at women and say that they're toxic and women do X, Y, and Z. I mean, in the recent consultation I did earlier today, a couple of minutes actually ago, I mean, I just finished it, and there was this guy who was talking to me. He actually came to me because he was coming to me to discuss his wife and to find out if he was the right guy for his wife. And it was so amazing that every single complaint that he had and everything he said was either him overthinking or was as a result of his own behaviors. And how he would have actually been the one that would have been cheating. He's the one that would have been engaging in certain conversations that is inappropriate for a relationship. He's the one that would, I mean, this woman is asking him, okay, you work, and how about getting me some roses now and then, at least once a year? And he's complaining that she's ungrateful and so many little things that he is the main perpetrator behind the state of the relationship. And here you are, a woman who is checked out but who loves him, and she's now acting really emotional. She's crying every day. He finds her now unattractive. She has gained weight because she's stressed. She has lost hair. And these are things that are depolarizing him from the relationship because he doesn't think she's as sexy and as confident. But he just couldn't see that he was the person behind it all. He couldn't see that she is acting the way she's acting because she is emotionally attached to him, and her actions is simply a response to how he is behaving. And what it has caused me to even look at is in my own life and my own history. There are some people who would never even listen to me do such a video like this because the old me, I mean, I myself have hurt so many women, and I couldn't see it, you know. And that's the thing. Men, a lot of times we just don't see how much we damage women who actually really care about us. And I remember I have told many women that you're overthinking, you're too emotional, you're overreacting, you're toxic to be in a relationship with. And what us men don't understand is that it's our responsibility to create the depth of love within that relationship, and how deep and passionate that relationship actually goes. And it's the woman's job to fill the void or to fill the space of the depth that you take the relationship in. But we can't force it on women. We have to allow them to feel a particular way over time based on our own actions. And that's why women continue to test men to see if he is what he says, and if not, it causes problems in a relationship. And because some of us men are single or only child, or we didn't have a father to grow and show us because it wasn't demonstrated towards our mother how a man should treat a woman, or our mothers were so hurt by our fathers leaving them that they became a particular type of individual, and you are the offspring of that. And this is not to say at all that some women aren't toxic and that some women aren't just don't play games and stuff. But what it says is that a lot of times, more cases than not, us men are the ones who are responsible for the scenario and the situation or the type of relationship that we call actual toxic. And I'm not ashamed to say it, because you live and you learn and you grow, and you're supposed to be able to be better when you have new information. But all I'm saying is, us guys, we cannot just simply say women are toxic and just after she's engaged and has made a child with two for us, we just up and leave because we say that she's now too needy and stuff. And we don't want to be with her anymore, so we just check out. And we don't understand that when she has given her life and time and part of her body to be able to be intimate with us to start with, and then to bring children into a world with us, and then we just simply walk away, that will always scar and damage a woman, because there's no greater investment that she can bring forward than to have a child for a man and give of herself and hope that he is who he says he is, that he can provide, not just financially. In fact, in today's world, women hardly would want a man to for mainly for financial reasons, but that emotional support that she really needs to know that, hey, no matter what, I got you and I'm here and I'm not going anywhere. All right. So that is so important, and I just wanted to make sure that I would call out us as men, because our job is to penetrate our women both sexually and non-sexually, as well as to penetrate the world. It's our job that nothing should cause us to be affected, bothered, buttered, over emotional. We are supposed to be almost stoic and be men, and a lot of times we tend to want to act like women and say we are acting like men. It is damaging us in almost every angle and every level and dimension I can think of. It is not our spiritual calling and purpose and alignment as well, and more so emotionally with our partners. It's never going to be attractive. It's always going to depolarize the relationship, and then it's going to, in long term, it's going to cause you to not be interested in the person anymore, when they are the ones who are really responsible for the state of the relationship is actually in, but it's us. And women's behavior most times is simply based on our behavior. They are generally responsive to how we make them feel. All right, so I wanted you to just hear me out and to go with what I'm saying and understand. I'm open to comments and your own situations, how you feel about what I said here tonight, be it a man or woman. Let me know what your experiences are, because and I know, guys, it's a tough thing in a world that we are living in, that our food and water, even our partners, how they attack us now. And I know it's a difficult thing, but we have a responsibility as men to stand firm for who we are and understand what is happening, and to create a better life, society, relationship, and situation all wrong in every dimension of our lives, so that everyone interact with us can walk away feeling that there was some positive and feel better, than for you to be toxic. And it's not just in relationships alone. Sometimes it is with our parents, our children, people we meet, how we interact with other men. Men, we just simply need to do better and take account of ourselves and how we are showing up for life and our partners and our women. All right. So like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you feel about this video, and be sure to share it with someone who needs to hear this, because very, very rare you'd hear men actually calling out another man for where we stand. And I just felt, and I wanted to make sure that I stand for no side, no gender, male or female. I am just here to look at relationships and call out the things that we need to do better, and you'd find that most times I would speak against women, because a lot of times women are the ones who do a lot more because they can, because of women hypergamy. They are the ones who in charge of relationships more and thinking more of abundance. Men aren't. But generally, I'm just calling out this as I see it, things that affect relationships. And so I really like to know what you feel about what I said here tonight. So like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we'll talk soon. Bye for now.